Hi Tom.
Hello, Nat.
How are you doing?
Do you want to explain who we are?
Yeah. Do they know who we are?
I don't know.
Well, you ought to know who we are. My name's Nathaniel Mander, and I'm a harpsichordist.
And my name is Thomas Allery, and I'm also a harpsichordist. And that's why we're here, because we're doing a project for 2 harpsichords.
Should we tell them how we met?
Good idea.
We were both junior fellows at the Royal College of Music a few moons ago, and we were doing a joint project with an orchestra, baroque orchestra there, and they'd invited us both to play, which was quite fun, because normally you'd only have one harpsichord in a group like that. When we turned up for the rehearsal, they'd had my harpsichord in the centre around with the orchestra, and for some reason Tom's harpsichord was kind of on the side looking on, and I said, that's never going to do. And can they move him right next to me? But they knew that we would just be giggling and mucking around like school kids, which we did a little bit of, but we made really good music. So they moved us, and we just had the most wonderful time sharing harmonies and music.
Yeah, and we're doing quite rich effects, actually.
Lots of effects.
And because a lot of people don't realise, but the harpsichord is such an important part of the continuo team.
Yeah.
Playing the harmony and giving rhythmic support, harmonic support, but it's not often heard that loudly from in the audience. It's kind of more for the benefit of people like around in the ensemble. But yeah, we had a great time doing that, and now we've been exploring some other repertoire. And sort of, this is my instrument, which I've brought here. This Nat's instrument lives here, and it's great. It's great fun to have them together. We didn't really know exactly. I thought they would sound good together, but I've been really pleased with how they've matched up. And what have we been playing?
Well, what we've been playing, Tom, we've been playing, there are lots of arrangements. So some original repertoire does exist for 2 harpsichords, but we've arranged lots of organ music. The piece we've been really excited by is his G major prelude and fugue for organ that we arranged, we worked out about 6 years ago, and that works really well. Lots of octave doubling, and it's such an exciting, thrilling piece anyway. But putting it together and exploring all of the textures and making it as kind of big as possible, trying to make it like an organ, so adding in extra octaves, like I was saying. And Tom often will be embellishing it with an improvised continuo part, so to make it even richer, he'll be adding chords to suit the mood as you need. As you would have done in that project, actually, that orchestra project.
That's great fun.
That's so much fun, Tom, isn't it?
And then some of the music that's actually written for 2 harpsichords, there's some Bach concertos, the W.F. Bach.
Yeah, that's quite nice. It's difficult, isn't it?
That's tricky.
We tried it earlier, it's actually really tricky.
Krebs as well, which is a really stunning piece.
The A1.
Probably the jewel of the repertoire is the...
Oh yeah, François Couperin wrote a specific Allemande, à 2 clavecins, for 2 harpsichords specifically. And that's really one of his most touching and tender pieces. I love that piece. I've always loved that piece.
Fantastic. And arranging repertoire as well. It's just really magical how because the strings resonate, even on one harpsichord. The kind of what makes it so enjoyable is the way the strings resonate, even the ones that you're not using.
Yes.
So we've got this amazing sort of rich resonance coming from the 2 instruments, which is great.
And also, I ran into my hairdresser yesterday in town, and we were talking about, he's really good, and we were talking about how, actually as a harpsichordist, you're often just playing on your own, so if you're doing a recital, or if you're in an orchestra, you'll only be the only one. So it's really rare. Like, me and Tom are really lucky, we're really good friends, but we're also colleagues, play the same instrument. We wouldn't normally musically meet. So this is heaven, isn't it?
It's just being able to share.
It's heaven, though.
Not feel kind of by yourself artistically as well.
No, that's
for rehearsal, we put them next to each other so we can work on detail and compare how we're doing the touch and the releasing of the notes and creating dynamics and effects. Now we've got them like this, which is kind of, because we were recording a little bit.
But Tom, we might end up playing in the salon, might we?
There's a possibility of a concert in the salon. So we might be doing a concert in the salon. Anyway, it's nice to share this with you, and we're going to be putting some clips out on YouTube that you can listen to.
Yeah, do listen.
And hopefully doing some concerts with the 2 harpsichords.
Yeah. I hope you enjoy it. See what you think. We love it, though. We think it's really good stuff to be sharing, so look out for it.
Take care.
Okay, see you.
Bye.
Bye.